All right, we're moving on to order of operations with decimals. And what we're going to do is when we come across a question that has different operations in it, let's choose an example. You might come across a question that has something like this. Let's go with, we have 2.5 times, in brackets we might see 5.3 minus 3.3. And we need to do that type of question, all right? So we need to figure out which one are we going to do first, because in this question we have a times, multiplication question, and we have a subtraction question. And so we need to choose what order we're going to do this. So our order of operations is, the first thing we do is we start with brackets. All right? Whatever is in brackets, we do that first. Okay? Then, once we do the work in brackets, we look in the rest of our question to see if there's any multiplication or division questions. All right? We do that second, and when, say we have a question that when we do the work in brackets, then we look for multiplication and division, and there's a multiplication part and a division part. Well, we work from left to right, so whichever one comes first, that's the one we do. All right? Then, once we've done the multiplication or division part, we then look at addition or subtraction, and we do that third. Okay? And again, addition or subtraction, it doesn't matter which one comes first, we work from left to right on those ones. Okay? So let's apply these rules to this question here. All right? And so we go 2.5 times, in brackets, 5.3 minus 3.3. So we're going to do the work in brackets first. So I'm going to go, okay, well, just over here, I'm going to use this as my workspace. I'm going to go 5.3 minus 3.3 equals, looks like 2.0. So I'm going to rewrite this. I'm going to work down. So this is, so I can do my work elsewhere, but I'm going to work this way with my question. I'm going to write 2.5 here, and I'm going to go times, and now that I have the answer here, 5.3 minus 3.3 is 2.0, I'm going to put that answer right beside it, and I'm going to go, okay, well, 2.5 times 2.0, I'll do my work here, 2.5 times, well, I'm just going to say 2, because 0 is the same as 2. 2.5 times 2, 2 times 5 is 10, carry the 1, 2 times 2 is 2, or 4, plus 1 is 5, and I have my decimal, 1 decimal place in the question, 1 decimal place in the answer. Therefore, my answer is 5.0. And that's how I do order of operations. So maybe I should try another question. Let's try something a little more difficult. What if I chose, for this, let's see if I went 6.57 divided by, in brackets, 8.37 minus 1.8. All right. So again, according to my order of operations, I'm going to do the work in brackets first. All right. So I write it out here, and you can use a separate piece of paper to show your work on, or you could just leave yourself space. Minus 1.8. When I'm subtracting, I want to make sure I line up my decimals. Okay. And so I'm going to put a 0 here as a placeholder. 7 take away 0 is 7. 3, I can't take away 8 from 3, so I have to borrow. So 13 take away 8 is 5. And 7 take away 1 is 6. So my answer here, when I go 8.37 minus 1.8, is 6.57. And now I write this part down, 6.57 divided by 6.57. All right. Well, if I apply my mathematical principles to this, I go, let's just write this out for any number times any number, or any number divided by any number is 1. All right? So if I go 6.57 and I go divided by 6.57, if I were to do this mathematically, I would, move my decimal place over 2 places to get a whole number in my divisor. So my dividend. So my answer is going to have a decimal here. 657 goes into 657. How many times? Once. My answer is 1. All right? And that's how you do order of operations with decimals.